matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground here with Abanikanda. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at this Steeler defense.
They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now, because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Pollard.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. One after here coming up. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Now they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Now 2nd and 9.
Look, Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun. Pollard. And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense for the Steelers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I have to say a very solid performance.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pollard. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Check. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're going to try and throw.
He'll try to do it himself. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10.
Down right around the 25. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And from the gun, here's Abanikanda. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Pollard. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Derek Harmon. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80. Warriors 17. Drop 60. Drop 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
Operating from the gun. Pollard looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Larson. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. back up to Schwartz. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
On 4th down, Dugan. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80, Viking 18.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Steelers.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, Packers.
Jaden Reed, 48 yards. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point safely through. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Packers 10.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And getting this just shy of midfield, is spotted at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
4 yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Turton is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in.
Bashal Turton hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Pass caught. That's Golden.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick 1st down.
Cougar 19.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 40-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. 70.
Back to throw. Pollard. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the toss, Abanikanda to the 27-yard line. Second down and 6 now.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Looking to throw. Pollard.
Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun. Pollard. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Duggan now to throw.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's second and 10.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Right back to him on first down. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now they'll shift things around. Throwing, Duggan. They'll find Metcalf.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers first down.
gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Baysha Tootin
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up because
Gets through, and now an opening. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Israel Abanikanda,
65 yards.
and the Packers are able to cut into that deficit.
We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback, and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
152 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Duggan will look to throw this.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. They'll find Schwartz complete right side.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
Gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
19 Lions. Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Pollard.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
On the handoff for Campbell.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Campbell once again.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Sergeant. 19 Sergeant.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
5 yards on the play.
70 Lions.
3rd down.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On the ground, it's Campbell.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick here is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Duggan to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And now an audible here into something else.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Duggan.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. His 104th career touchdown. One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. That's caught. This is Abanikanda. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 17 yards. First down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
At the 48-yard line.
Warriors 70. Trap 50. Trap 50.
They'll look to throw now on first down. His throw incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Second and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Now he'll take this and run. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Broncos. Go.
Back to throw again. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs.
70 Lions.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get through and protect the ball.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
A 2-yard pickup.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Down at the 7-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Trey Tucker.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Complete to number 11.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. 70 Lions.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's complete. It's Bashal Tilton.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Bashal Tilton
With his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season.
And the Steelers are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Steelers 49, Packers 23.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Come on. Warriors,
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that one falls incomplete. And now, look at the clock. Only 7 seconds remain. So now it's 3rd and long because, remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Steady.
Operating from the gun. Pollard. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Get it? 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Chap 60. Chap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Steady.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the rookie from Penn State. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.